Hello, we are back for session 8 of the Bonegarden. Um,
Hello!
hello! Okay,
Howdy.
so you just finished off a bunch of creatures called bone cobblers, and they're bizarre creations, the animated skeleton statues. Um, so,
And they make a mean,
huh? I'm sorry, what was that?
peach cobbler.
If they do, but it's got bones in it,
Oh,
so I mean, each of the each of the bone cobblers had these little, little sculpting hammers. So there's a couple of pairs of those, actually several pairs of those if you want to pick one up. They also have like art packs with sculpting and chiseling tools, wire to wire bones together. So if you're looking through their packs, basically they are artisans, and they have sculpting and artisans tools.
If no one
My little,
wants any of their tools, let me destroy them so they can't use them if they come back.
Please allow me to look through these tools. I think I might be able to make use of them.
Go ahead then.
I'm back.
Okay,
Welcome back, Miss Catila.
we are recording now.
Okay.
So those of you who have arcane backgrounds can see that one of them has a dagger and a potion bottle that are glowing, and one of them has a chisel in his hand that is glowing.
Johann is looking around. He's like, "Where are the boots and the shoes and the peach cobbler and the blueberry cobbler and the elves? There should be little elves."
Hoffman looks around for the elves too, like apparently Johann knows something that he doesn't.
I
Well,
just look.
there's he's not here with us now, but there's Rick's character. He's an elf.
Mm-hmm.
He just shrugs.
Hmm.
He also was the only one here who had Detect Conceal Arcana.
Why are you so colorful, Anders?
Yeah, your token
Or, yeah.
has a bunch of dots on it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have a computer.
Oh,
Oh.
why don't you have a computer? What happened?
I'm still en route home.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like
Well, you look great.
there's a bunch of colorful dots over top of your character. I can turn them off if you don't need them.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely fabulous.
I think they're fun.
It's like,
I
oh,
think I was trying
Thinking.
last counters or something.
oh, okay. Do you need me to turn them back
I
on?
think
Are they
you,
reminders of some kind?
no, I think you were. I think you were looking for counters or something. I was like, oh, you can just
Oh,
use these.
oh, okay. 'Cause, yeah, they're all on
Yeah.
Luke's character too.
I
All
put
right.
them on when you were taking the others off.
Oh, I was like, oh, that's where they went.
I was trying to confuse you, yeah.
Gotcha. Well, it did there for a little bit. Okay,
Well,
so when you're detecting the dagger and a potion bottle and a chisel as being magical, but you don't have with no one with detect conceal arcana, um, you can't actually
Yeah.
identify what they are.
now that now that Goose Game is here.
Do I have detect conceal arcana?
Let me look at your character sheet. Johann Gudrunson. I don't know if druids get that. Bards might. Yeah, you're druid bard, aren't you?
I don't think I'm a bard yet.
Oh, okay.
Check this out.
That is. Yeah.
Powers. Where's powers?
I fly straight over to the dagger, even though it's massive compared to me.
Oh, I don't see detect conceal arcana.
Okay.
Okay.
Timber, do you want this dagger? Let
I just want to check it out. It's glowing.
Hoffman holds it up to him so he can look at it.
I touch it by the handle.
Okay.
I'm curious, but I don't want to lose a limb here.
This could
When you
be a long sword for you,
when
I
when you when you pick
suspect.
it up, Hoffman, it feels lighter in your hand than you were expecting.
Hoffman is just going to, he's just going to like lay it across his fingers and check for the balance.
Okay.
As a tinkerer, he's a machinist.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
so he would look at it and be like, this is very interesting.
Um,
It does not bear the weight of normal
yep.
substance.
It is perfect, as all things should be.
Hmm
Perfectly
I have a,
balanced.
as
I have a strange feeling
as
I should kill the half the universe, but I don't know why.
as he's looking at the dagger, Johann puts a foot up on a rock and like puts his elbow down on his knees. Says, "Yes, what is one man's great sword is another man's dagger." He does a little pelvic thrust.
There are children present.
At least within spirit, we are all child.
I don't know. You look kind of old to me.
I'm very old for a goblin. We don't live that long, but we're supposed to.
That's weird.
No, it's not weird. Most of my kinfolk live in a cave, beaten to death by big hobgoblin, eating raw meat, wearing loincloth. I
You
just
are
choose
the perfect
healthier
example.
lifestyle.
You are a perfect example of your lineage.
No, you are a perfect example of a moron. Here, and he just drops the dagger on the table.
Oh well, I keep
And
checking it out.
it lands point down perfectly, even if you didn't intend to do that.
Hmm
And
I
stabs
intended to.
stabs into the table.
All right,
Does it
so
happen as one said fairy to the table?
No.
Hey,
no, Hoffman wouldn't actually be trying to hurt Timber. He
Yeah,
would
but
just be like,
you would just leave it to your mechanical cat.
yeah.
maybe just like an edge of a slipper or something. You know, I mean, just like whoops.
All right,
But that was ooh.
so he would be going back to checking out the other tools to see what
Okay.
they are.
The only other magical things in there are the potion bottle and the chisel. The others are just like little light hammers and sculpting tools,
Mhm.
covered in bone dust and maybe some blood if they hit anybody. And of course, bones stacked up everywhere.
Right. So
Because
Hoffman already has some tools. So the
mhm.
non-magical ones he will hand over to
Yegan,
Luke. What's your
yeah,
Yegan?
Yegan,
Yep.
yeah, Yegan. Oh,
Sorry.
does anyone have luck or any edge that would give them extra or fewer bennies?
Oh, I think I do.
You have young.
Yeah, I think that gives me one.
Yep.
Oh,
Two.
thank you for that reminder.
No problem.
I think I have hesitant.
Hesitant is cards.
Right. I'm just telling you.
Oh, you already took a Benny. Go ahead and throw one back out, Chris.
Oh,
Or do you have major young or just I think you have regular young, which is only one
nope,
Benny.
just minor.
Okay.
I'm a minor.
Not a major minor. Okay.
No,
You're
not a
well.
major. I'm a
Okay.
major something, but
Okay, so what next?
All right. Hoffman's gonna store the magical items except for the dagger. He looks back over to Timber and says, "Are you keeping that?"
It's bigger than he is. Remember,
Ho-
he's like 6 inches tall, so the dagger is probably bigger than he is.
Hoffman
Yeah,
will pick it up and like hand it to him. It's like, "It is light. Can you wield it?"
I I'm gonna try, but not strain myself, I'll drop the dagger before.
No, you are actually able to pick it up. Now,
Okay, is it?
simply because it's like using you've seen a caber toss, so it's kind of like that. Because it's like a 6 inch. It's a knife as big as you are. But you're able to lift it up easily enough. There's no strain. But I'll still give you the -2 penalty to use it because it's just so unwieldy. Because you have to like wrap your arms around it, to hold it.
I probably make them.
But it doesn't seem to encumber you at all, and you have no problems even taking off and flying while holding it.
You just have to fly kamikaze straight at things.
Yeah, or hover over them and drop it on them.
Um, no, I don't quite think that's my style. Uh,
Well, I mean, if you need someone to take it off your hands.
We'll see about altering it for you in the future, Timber. Perhaps we could give it better handholds for you.
handholds. I think I would
With
need
your
to be anything.
Do you
How?
want to give it to Mrs. Katya?
Go ahead.
I'll take it.
Okay, it is pretty.
Yeah?
Yeah, the blade is like a mirror finish. It's got a nice. The grip feels good in your hand. All that kind of stuff.
You will most likely want Mr. Rourke to look at that when we get back there. Slipping into the Italian accent.
Yep.
Most likely want
When do we
Mr.
get back
Rourke.
to my papa?
It's wrong Friday.
That's next.
You,
That's next week for the crazy Italian accent.
yeah, it's so infectious. You
It's
will
even
want.
bleeding into our other games.
Perhaps you would like Mr. Rourke to look at that when we return to the settlement. He will have an understanding of magical items.
Okay.
Okay, so if anyone remembers, Rick's character last week found a door down here, but never got around to opening it or anything.
All right.
Right.
Oh, I thought he had.
While they're talking about the tools, I'll go over there and
Okay.
check it out.
What's the dagger do?
You don't
What a
know.
Really?
fool.
You'll have to use it to find out.
Oh, okay.
No one here has conceal detect arcana.
Right. I
Yep.
will tell you this much. What Hoffman figured out is that it's lighter and perfectly balanced. So,
Perfect for a child.
yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't feel to you like it has any weight at all.
yeah.
It's the weirdest thing.
Remember, the sooner your children start picking up and flailing around knives, the sooner they'll be safe with them eventually.
That's right.
Or learn how to use them properly.
This is the actual experience argument playing out in front of us.
Yep. They're from
She's not actually a child. She's probably a 40-year-old man in the basement of his mother in Wisconsin.
Okay, so what do you
Very
do? What do you
elaborate insults.
That was oddly specific.
what do you do at the door, Luke?
Don't even know
I
what a
attempt to
Wisconsin
open it with
is.
my hand.
It is locked.
Okay. What's it made out of?
It is metal.
Okay.
A metal door with a
Did
huge lock.
Yeah, we did. Did we find any keys on the denizen?
Nope.
Hmm. I'll knock on it.
There is no
Good
reply.
idea. Let them know we're here.
They already do. You've been arguing over there for like 10 minutes.
Of course, our witty banter is what makes them so afraid of us.
There is no
That and our
there is no response to your knock.
Can I look through the keyhole?
Yeah, give me a notice check.
8.
8.
He's kind of blocking. He's kind of blocking it. Hey, I can kind of fit in there.
You see a fairly comfortably appointed room in the room beyond. From what little sliver of thing you can see, you can see part of a bed, a rug on the floor, a desk, and a chair, And at the far end of the room, backed up against a wall, there's a guy standing there with a longsword and a shield, just kind of watching the door.
Hello, sir. Are you a captive here?
Best if you leave. I would advise it.
I don't suppose I could ask you to tell me why?
Because I asked you to. I have work to get back to. I wasn't expecting guests. Where's the denizen? Has he invited you
We
here?
we've already taken care of him.
Taken care of him. How so?
Well, when enough hammers bonk you on the head, you tend to die.
I thought that too.
I mean, we already know that he's going to return within a day or so, but
Have you explored much above the surface? What do you know of what's going on up there?
I we have spent several days up there and explored, I would say about around a third of it.
You wouldn't know then.
Mm.
I don't think you can be of much use to me.
Well,
Ooh, it sounds like
we'll
you
come
need
back
some.
if we discover something that might be pertinent.
And he
Good day.
he takes a few steps forward and says, "Somewhere above the surface, there's a gem called the Starfire. If you find it, bring it to me.
What
I
does
will
it look like?
see to it that you are greatly rewarded."
Looking at him now that he's closer, does he appear to be undead or anything?
Nope, he does not.
What would you use it for?
To bargain with the treasure unknown. I mean, to bargain with the treasure uncountable. I have been promised riches beyond my imagination, and I have quite an imagination.
Oh, well, as long as that's not going to end up killing someone, then I'll be happy to help.
He smiles and nods. Very good. Remember, it's a gemstone called the Starfire.
Any idea what it looks like?
Let me find the description. It is a gem, a blue sapphire the size of a large man's clenched fist. Perfect, flawless,
All right,
unmistakable.
I'll write that down.
My name is
We
Arturo.
find Ar sorry, say again?
My name is Arturo.
Arturo.
An Italian name. And notice I didn't give him an accent. He just kind of nods and takes a few more, steps towards the door. Yes, bring me the Starfire, and I'll share the wealth with you.
Very well, Arturo. We will return if we find it.
He kind of nods eagerly.
And I'll go back to the rest of the group.
Very well. And I'm gonna grab your character for a minute, Luke, so don't freak out when your character starts moving.
Okay.
There you go. That's what you saw.
Okay, thanks.
I'll put you back.
Did I see the cover on that book?
Give me a notice check. I guess Luke did, so.
No,
No,
I
you
didn't.
didn't quite catch it. But there was, there's a couple of open books in there that he apparently had just been reading.
All right.
Okay. Report your findings back to the group.
Yes. There's some guy in there that wants a gym because he is going to sell it to someone rich, I'm sure. And if we find it, bring it to him, we'll get a lot of money.
What if we just sold it to the rich person?
Can we get out of here and sell it?
I
What I
have
mean is, it would be nice to have the funds for what we're doing here. Remember that merchant above ground with all kinds of strange trinkets?
Yeah.
If any of them are important, we'll want money for that.
Ooh, yeah, I remember that cloak.
But if he, say, has a key to a tower that we need to get into for on sale, for example, we'll need money.
But just fly into the tower.
I actually agree with Timber on this one. Flying is so much easier to get around.
Oh, believe me, if I had to walk all over the place, I think I'd get stepped on.
You know, that does explain your spindly legs.
But I've got strong wings.
Yes, I believe this.
In any case, down in that room, there's no danger to us.
Okay. Have we been in here? Is that where you just were?
Yeah, I believe that's where most of the tools were.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where the giant skeleton was. In there.
That too.
Yeah. Actually, I need to give myself some vision. It, presuming we're continuing forward.
Here, I think I have a torch to brighten it for you.
Uh, I would, well, I guess for right now, but when we start moving along, I want to provide my own.
Yeah, there's a bunch of loose piles of bones of various sizes in there because there were a lot of skeleton sculptures that you destroyed.
It brings up the question of resources. The fiends and the denizens return at certain points and should deplete the resources needed to bring them back unless there is another source.
How far would we have to? I'm just thinking, how far would we have to backtrack to like get, bones so that they're not in this complex and like dropped into lava or dropped into some, dropped into some place where they can't be a nuisance to us. I sounds like it would be a lot of time involved.
Yeah.
Frankly, that's not a very timber-like thought anyway, so I won't even bring it up.
Yeah, he won't even bring it up.
I tell you this, if you see the symbol here on a future attacker, then we know that it is recycling what we have come across. And then he just kicks the skull up under a table.
Okay. All right. What now?
Well, there's one other spot in here we haven't checked, right? At least that we know of.
Yeah, you haven't
Up
gone
or
down this
above and
hall.
to the left, yeah.
Oh, yes.
This is the Voight Comp test. Look up and to the left. You know what's really cool
See it?
about that? When the movie Blade Runner starts, The first text appears on the screen up and to the left. So the very first thing people who watch Blade Runner do is take a void comp test.
Nice.
Yeah, but what happens if you fail the void conf? I
Well,
mean,
then
Actually,
you're a replicant, and the Blade Runner killed you.
the whole movie is a void comp test because you have to figure out whether or not Decker is a replicant himself
Yeah.
and whether or not
he was
replicants are
clearly.
humans.
Well, and more importantly, whether or not he's acting morally, because that's what the void comp test is all about, is
Yeah.
moral decision making and that kind of thing. But
I
I
thought
always
the
thought that
whole.
was pretty cool. He tells you to look up and to the left. That's because there's a serial number on the underside of on the bottom of a replicant's eyeball. So you look up
Hmm.
to the left. That's how you can see that serial number. And then when the movie starts, the first text on the screen appears up in the top left corner. So the first thing you do is look up and to the left. I always thought that was pretty cool. It's
Yep.
interesting uh,
Was it that way in the book?
movie
Because
making.
in
The book
The
is
book is
the
they're
book is
androids, not replicants.
yeah, and Blade Runner
in
isn't even the name of the book. So
Yep.
in the
well,
do you
let's
go
go
up
on.
and
Yes, let's go on. Uh, this
I'm
room
going.
contains some scattered bits of bone that apparently the bone cobblers didn't think were worthy of putting into their sculpture. Like fragments and shards, things that might be a little too small, uh, or that they couldn't find a place for, that sort of thing. I see that you turned on your.
Yep,
So let me modify your
and I
night
got a
vision.
raise on that. I think it extends out the distance.
Yeah, you should be able to see good now. Um, so this is basically it's tattered remnants of bones that the bone cobblers didn't think they'd be able to use.
Hmm. Anything in there?
Unless you want to collect some bone shards, not really.
Hmm.
There's you can see there's a couple of crates with bone fragments and stuff like that in it. There's an unopened crate down here in the corner though.
I like bones.
Yeah.
Excuse me, kitty.
Kitty's
Where
probably
did everybody go?
batting. Oh, where are you? Oh, they're up here.
I'll help Katla open it.
Okay.
They went up and
Yep.
to the left or to the right?
Up and to the left. Oh, I've put your character up there. I don't know if you can see. Hopefully you can see him.
I think my character has a torch on him, so
Yeah, everyone should be able to see fine.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just a crate that's been nailed shut with coffin nails. And this crate is full of bones that are just kind of laid out in an almost perfect pattern. They're all sorted by size, and larger bones towards the bottom, and it's just kind of stacked up very, very neatly, very efficient packing. Whoever did it.
Hmm. Interesting.
Oh, wait a minute, I need to make a change real quick. That doors. There we go. All right. Now what?
Open it.
Uh, I'm gonna go through this door.
Okay. More crates. Also
Wow.
all unopened.
Can't get
And
through the
and
door.
really? Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Is the
I
door
might I might
open?
not have, I might not have made the gap wide enough for miniatures to get through. Well, where are you? There you are.
I think
There you go.
Hoffman and Timber were both
Thank
able to
you.
make it through.
Yeah. And there's a ladder here going up to a trapdoor in the ceiling.
Ooh.
I go up to the. I'm up at the trap door.
You're not able to get
I
through either. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, and I want to listen at the door, and
Okay.
uh, then I'm gonna want to check it for traps. So my listen check, I'm not touching the door.
Okay. You hear nothing. It is a thick, rusty um, metal iron door.
Weight aside, uh, well, actually, first let me go ahead and check for traps on it. I think it's clear. Does it appear to be locked?
Nope, there's not a lock in it. There's just a huge ring in the middle, like a grip ring hanging down in the middle of it.
Yeah. I'm it's looking heavy enough. I'm gonna go ahead and try it.
Uh,
Try to. Yeah, I know it's heavy for me and possibly quite impossible for me to do anything with.
go for it.
Yeah. Hey, I gotta know what's beyond this, porthole. So, do you want a strength check or does it just give?
Give me a strength check.
Oh boy, this is just a fodder for laughter here. Um,
Nope.
with that, that's a crit fail.
No, no, it's not.
Huh?
Nope, it's not.
-2, and then it's not red, but
Yeah, if it was red, it would be a crit fail. That would have been two ones.
okay.
Yeah, two
So I
ones. I mean, if you get below zero, it's not a crit fail unless both dice are ones.
okay, okay. So I strain at it and just duck away.
Okay. Let's move characters for a minute. I had to look at something.
Oh, that thing is
Can
massive.
uh can I try?
Yeah,
Oh,
if you
it's
want to.
pretty.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Strength?
Yep.
Hey. 7.
Okay. Yep. The door.
Freakishly strong
The
ogre.
the door starts to give way.
You're only like 10 times my size.
Still a kid.
I'm 6 inches tall.
We are all freakishly strong when compared to Timber.
I'm closer to
There.
being a projectile as opposed to somebody who is launching bolts.
I have wanted to throw you a few times, yes.
Okay, note to self: stay away from that damn unfay.
All right, I'm looking for something real here. Hang on just a moment.
So, are we taking bets on how far we can throw the pixie?
Okay, I'm up against the ceiling and far away from the party at this point.
I will bet you 2 gold that you cannot throw him a mile outside of the bone garden.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can throw a mile less than the Bogart. He doesn't weigh anything. Now, if I tie a rock to him, maybe.
Oh, see, there you go.
We have plenty of rocks just laying around. I will allow this.
I do not.
What's your faith like, Timber? Think you can pierce the veil?
Could be.
Is an excellent question, Miss Katla. Do
Oh
you have
wait,
to be a paladin or can you be a cleric to unlock the gate?
What if you
I
I'm
just
sure.
think
was
real
a
hard?
cleric.
Cleric is a holy person. You might qualify under these uh, categories.
I'm sure
I don't know about this faith thing.
My understanding was that a cleric could pierce the veil if they were faithful enough.
Yeah, you've
What
done
if you
it.
just like
You
concentrate really hard?
you've done it before. You know.
Well, he's trying to play coy about it. I was trying to allude to the fact that right now, if Katya was around last week, uh, uh, while not being played, she might have seen it.
Hmm.
I thought Yegan did see it.
I was here last week
Yeah.
or
Okay,
last time.
then I'm not going to give any more handy reminders.
Yeah. um, you let the Medusa out. So yeah, you can get out of the bone garden pretty easy.
Yeah.
All right, does anyone go up the ladder?
I'll
I'll
go
go.
up the ladder.
Katya goes up the ladder.
I thought she would have had to go
Oh,
up the ladder to make the attempt on that door.
true.
Hoffman
I'll
will
go up
follow.
once she says it's okay.
Yeah, Hoffman.
What are
Yeah, it's
you
fine, probably.
What are you seeing right now, Chris?
I am seeing the room that I was just in with all my friends.
Hmm.
Uh, did you
Okay,
put
just a
another
moment.
room up on another layer or something?
Just trying to figure out how to do something here.
If you grab like the name and hold and then drop it on the map, that's
Right.
how you do it.
Right. I'm trying to.
You know what they need? They need a feature where you can push a button and it just centers on wherever your character is.
I think they can actually do that. Like,
Recenter on GPS?
I think it's shift and then hold.
Shift and then hold.
Yeah, like
Or just push shift and hold it.
no,
That,
no.
that centers where your shift is.
Yeah,
Well, I was gonna do something cool, but it isn't working. So, uh,
Lame.
yeah, pretty lame.
Worst game ever.
I don't know if you played
That's a
Fatal.
little harsh.
Oh, wow, Luke.
What?
That
Okay,
was
I love
that
Fable.
was Dustin.
Yeah,
He says,
Oh. I feel personally offended.
I was gonna say you're like, oh, Fate and Fatal are two different games.
quite.
Okay, I'm missing something.
There's a
We'll explain
there's
later. We'll explain when you're older, when we're all older.
Yeah,
I'm not recording because there are innocent people that see this video.
yeah. There's one line in particular that might tell you all you need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Fate and Fatal are both gaming systems. We're gonna leave it at that. You want to play Fate, not Fatal.
They both sound like finishing moves in Mortal Kombat.
I think they're both acronyms, right?
Okay. What are you seeing now, Chris?
I see a grayed out room and a bunch of stuff. No, wait. What the fuck? I don't know
Jet
what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the map, but grayed out and weird, but like heaven is above it. I don't
But heaven is above it.
know how else to describe it.
Where have I put you?
So
what is Roll20 doing now?
Hoffman said he went up there. Could you do that to me too? And I'll see if like we can all
Sure.
figure it out.
Let me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Because
I'll put a screenshot.
I gotta know what's in the next thing.
Well, I'm not getting left behind.
Hoffman, you're going up too, Bob.
Yeah.
All right. You going up too, Johan?
If he's the only one left, yeah.
Well,
He's already trapped.
Egan hasn't gone up yet.
Go.
He's not going to be trapped by himself.
I'll go too.
The
All right.
last player.
So,
Hang on. I need to do some stuff. So give me a minute.
All
Right
right.
player with
Everybody on the same page, literally.
So this is the feature they should have. They should have it so that when you click on the name of the player on the player tabs, it
Yep.
goes to that player on the screen.
Yeah.
That
Initiative cards do that.
yeah. Do we all have tokens on the map?
Yeah, you will here in a minute.
Light
Oh,
source.
I see mine. She's floating in the void.
Ah, it's
That's the way
because
I feel
Katla
all
doesn't
the
have dark
time.
vision, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
That's why
do
you
have
went.
dark vision.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
So
not?
Is that on
Someone
your
hasn't
token?
turned it on.
Well, who would that be?
Who could that be?
the great
Who could it
Amadeus.
be? No.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, that looks better.
I am old enough to remember when that was pop music and not hipster music.
I am old enough for that to be one of my favorite bands.
I was a child when that song came out.
Really?
What song?
I didn't even think you'd be alive.
What
Wait, what
song
year
was
did it
that?
come out?
Like 1983.
Who can it be? Yeah, who can it
Oh
be?
no, I was not alive yet.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
It's by Men at
I think
Work. I really like Men at Work. Their song "Overkill" is one of my most favorite songs ever. I feel it
Hmm,
describes me, and my anxieties and my
interesting.
worries and all that crap.
Oh, now I have to listen to it.
Oh yeah, song called
See, I
"Overkill."
haven't I
So,
haven't heard anything from Men at Work in like decades.
all right, I'm just moving everybody to. All right, so that's what you see. Let me.
And yet the Violent Film still touring and putting out new albums.
Okay, we're gonna need some initiative cards
Hmm?
as uh, Hoffman comes around the corner and all of these skeletons perk up.
I do have hesitant. I checked.
Gotcha. Okay. I will try to remember that.
I like to hesitate.
Sounds like a little bit of indecisiveness.
At turn, let's see if
Like
cards are going to behave themselves this turn. One, add to turn order. Okay, it looks like we're in good. Hoffman, as you come around the corner, these skeletons kind of turn and look at you and hiss, uh, and they raise their nasty weapons and start, slumbering towards you.
Hoffman looks at them and goes, "Psst, amateurs," and then fires.
Okay.
All right. Thankfully, I have bennies or bonies.
Yep.
And I also have a lawn, so
Yep.
Bum to pick with you.
You've also got some Tomviction.
8.
An 8. Okay. Hit this first
So
guy
that
here without legs who's just kind of crawling towards you across the floor and knocking skulls out of the way.
mhm.
And
So with a
these
raise.
these other bones here are animated as well. So this skeleton, its mandible is opening and closing like it's trying to bite something. This, you know, armless, legless, headless thing here, the spine is kind of wiggling back and forth, and it's like it's trying to move and across the floor. Alrighty, you hit that guy with a 13.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, what the heck was that? Whack.
That was a dog.
Oh,
Gotcha.
All right, and then Hoffman is going to move
Oh,
back behind the bigger people because he's squishy,
I forgot
and
to give you kitchen.
he's going to look at Ygritte and said, "In my impulsiveness, I may have alerted the enemies."
Egan, your turn.
Of course you have. I'll move up to here, move out a little further,
Okay.
and take the total defense action.
Okie doke.
I guess it's called something else, but you know what I mean.
Defend, I think, is what you basically you're becoming a block with your shield and
Yeah.
your mace.
hmm
Yorkhan, your turn. And those two skulls on either side of you are kind of trying to move around so they can nip at your feet, but they're not really doing anything.
wild attack.
Uh, you're not up there yet, but you want to move up there. Are you visible now? Are you on a computer? Or are you still driving?
I'm on a computer.
Oh, can you not see yourself?
No. No.
What?
He doesn't have dark vision, I think.
Now I have a torch though.
Hmm.
I think everyone's Token, yeah, tokens turned off. What is it? 24-inch radius
Thanks.
or 24 feet, which would be 6 inches. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So I like to do it 12 bright, 12 low light, and bam, there you go. Now you should be able to see. What do you got now?
I see nothing.
Really?
Hold on. Let's see.
Hang on, hang on.
Look in the bottom
How about
center.
now?
Yeah, okay. Right here. Hold on. Like, so choppy. Like I always over. Like when I try to move, I overcorrect and move across the screen. All right. Did everybody go north? Is that where we went?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Just move me as far as I can move towards where they are,
3,
and then
4,
I can attack.
5. You can stand beside Egan.
Okay.
Are you attacking this guy?
Sure.
Okay, he's at range.
Oh, then I don't. I'll wait
Okay.
till next.
All right, Timber.
Okay. First I fly up so that I can see. And I want to be up.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, these long gray box-looking things here, these are crypts. Of course, this is an ossuary, and this is the ossuary level. So these are basically filled with stone boxes that are just full of bones. A lot of them have been opened, and of course, you can see a lot of the bones are scattered around the floor from where the bone gobblers have been coming up here getting their supplies.
I
Just
see.
rummaging through the ossuary to get their materials.
Okay, I will pull out my hand crossbow.
Okay.
I know, I know this is kind of throwing away a thing, but I don't want to use power unless it becomes more of a fight. That would hit uh, this
Yeah.
one here.
Yep.
And
At
now,
range, that's all you need.
yeah. And then to do nothing.
Hey,
Wow, I actually.
explosions happen.
Okay. Well, that's all I was trying to do. So are all of my size
Uh,
modifiers and low strength uh, tossed in on that?
yeah. No, you got a +4 to damage somehow.
Okay, let me take a look at
Looks
That
like
that.
a
should.
-4 to me.
Oh, that is -4. That's right. That's right. My bad. I was.
Minimum strength
Yeah.
plus
It is applied. It is indeed applied.
Okay. Yeah, it
Well,
does say -4. I don't know how you would
yeah.
look at it
So
any further.
you hit for a 5 damage. So
Okay.
uh, that is.
No, the
You're
minus
gonna love
four is
this.
actually on.
That is shaken. Their toughness is only 6. Uh, Katla.
Yes.
And I forgot to give you your second card, Honors. That's okay.
Also, I realize I have not been using Buttercup.
That's true.
Does he have a token?
He has a token. He is not that big, but I figured you'd actually want to be able to see him.
Yes, I would. I would.
I'm probably going to do the same thing to Timber because it's hard to see him sometimes, even with the white
Yeah.
outline.
Yeah. So, what
Uh-oh.
is it that we're fighting?
Skellies.
Is that a Skelly?
Nope, that is a rib cage and a spinal cord that's kind of wiggling and squirming on the floor.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna move up here. And okay, there he is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pew pew. Oh, I pewed.
Yes, you sure did. You pewed with a. Oh, wow.
Heck yeah.
18 damage.
Blap.
Oh.
2 pews equals a fa-pow.
It's the Skellies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do either of you have first strike?
No.
Do you have first strike, Anders?
Hello?
Does a 6 hit you, Anders?
Okay.
Have we lost him? You're muted, Anders. Bring up his character sheet. His parry is 7.
No.
A 6 does not hit. Okay. 2, 3, 4. This is on Yegan.
Blocked.
I'm sure a 6 doesn't hit you with your full, your full. Who's he? What's this? 2,
Yeah.
3,
The defend action. Yeah.
4, 5, 6. These guys are in no hurry. They're not running. Okay. New cards, since we didn't get any bennies. And Johan, your extra card is going to be a 6 of hearts. 6 of hearts. 6 of hearts. Uh, so you've got. Oh, wait a minute. Six of hearts would go. Reverse alphabetical. Yep, there we go. That's how you do it. Kaufman with the King of Hearts. Your turn.
Alright. So, Hoffman is going to move back up.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to deploy
Katla's
his.
bat squeaks at you. Buttercup.
They're there, Buttercup. I am no threat. But I wouldn't recommend landing near Kita. And he is going to.
Kitty's crouching low and doing the butt wiggle.
He is going to deploy his spring-loaded rapier.
Okay. Boing.
And this one right here, is this one still alive?
Yes,
Or
it is.
is it fighting with Egret?
It is.
Alright, so.
I mean, I wouldn't call it alive myself.
It's still active. How about that?
Alright.
That will be a miss. Well, no, you get a +2 gang up bonus on him. That'll hit.
Well, yeah, I included Ygritte. I didn't include Johan, though.
Okay.
I have
Yeah,
formation
right.
fighter.
Oh, okay.
That's definitely a hit then.
All right. Well, in that case,
their parry is 5. Their toughness is 6.
Okay, their toughness is 6. So 10.
Yep.
This little like spring-loaded like rapier just comes bouncing around the corner and.
Yeah, is Kitty doing anything? I mean.
Kitty is just going to come in and look around.
Okay.
Does Kitty notice this thing over here?
Yep. It is a stone statue.
Okay, cool. All right. But that would be it.
Okay. Katla and Buttercup.
I will. Actually, Buttercup's gonna go first.
Okay.
First time ever.
Flap, flap, flap.
Oh, he can't actually do anything. Just kidding.
Well, he's a familiar, so he can do some things, but probably not a lot in combat.
Okay. Lame.
Uh,
I figured he could at least, like, I don't know,
yeah,
bite something.
you can do aid. Um, so basically, you make a fighting check against this skeleton. You can give a +2 to Johann to hit next round,
Okay. Yeah, I'll do
or
that.
not a +2, a +1 if you get a success, +2 if a raise. You can do tricks, like agility tricks, fly around the skeleton's head, get it confused. Maybe you can get it shaken. There's all kinds of stuff you can do that doesn't necessarily involve doing damage.
Neato.
Mhm.
Um,
And
And we can
being
see
a
through their
familiar, yeah,
eyes.
you can see through his senses. Um, just send him out scouting and flying around. You can see through his senses and stuff like that. He's a familiar.
yeah, I like the idea actually of flying around his head.
Okay.
As a bat, I think Buttercup should get like echolocation or low light vision.
Yeah, it does. I
Yeah,
think
I
I've got
know
that.
that
Uh, I
Kitty
might have
gets low
remembered to
light
actually
vision.
turn that on for him. Uh, okay, so that's a success on an agility. Well, that's a roll on an agility trick. Let me roll the skeleton's agility to resist. Actually, I think you'd roll athletics, not just agility. So you'd roll with athletics. The skeleton who resist with agility.
He doesn't have athletics, so.
Should.
Boop. Nope, don't have a thing.
Did I give you stats for him? Or wait a minute.
Or did I make this and then not follow through? That's probably.
I think that's the answer. Let me. I will look up the stats of a bat. I'm not going to take time to fill out the character sheet, but I will look up the stats of a bat and tell you what to roll.
Okay.
Bat stats.
Buttercup!
Bat stats. Bat stats.
I bet you could drag it
Uh,
over.
the fantasy companion isn't a draggable thing yet. I don't
It's
think
just
we have.
a bat.
Huh?
Is it not? Our bat's not in the.
No, not really. Let's call it D8. So roll it. I'll roll it for you if you want. So that way we'll get the wild card.
Great.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Whoa.
Buttercup,
Buttercup.
Buttercup does some expert flapping and gets a raise on the skeleton. Okay, top left corner, top right corner that is, Chris. You see the three lines with the three dots beside it?
Uh-huh.
Click on that for me.
Seashells.
Okay.
Yep, doesn't know about the three seashells. Okay.
But isn't it just cheaper to do a bunch
All right.
of offenses?
Scroll all the way
and
down to the
commit
bottom. You see where it says creative combat. Do you see that?
Yes.
Click on there where it says roll.
Okay.
All right. The foe is shaken.
Oh, cool. I did it.
There were some other effects that could happen. Shaken is the widest range of things that can happen. So that's what normally happens. So if she got a raise on the test, the foe is shaken, distracted, and vulnerable.
Neat.
Johann.
And now I pew pew.
Yep.
Oh wait, no, I got pew
That's
pew.
right. That's right. Right. I'm sorry. That'll be a hit.
Pew pew. Cool.
You pewed all over him. The same one.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That will. Oh, that'll shake him. He was already shaken. Boom.
Yay!
Johan,
No.
uh, Katya and Buttercup have double teamed that one skeleton and dropped it.
Sorry. Are there more?
Yep, one here, and you could probably, I think you can see that one. If not, I just told you about it. Yeah, you can see his foot.
If I can see one, then I step forward and attack it.
Okay. Bloop, bloop, right here.
And you hear him going, everybody was kung fu fighting. They were fast as lightning. As he like throws a punch, he's like, Fist of Fury. Let's see here. If I can get my character sheet to come up. Alright, here we go. Fighting. Hadouken.
A6 will hit.
I don't care what anybody says. This counts as classical music.
Alright, so I got a wild. I was fighting with a wild attack, by the way. I said that earlier,
Okay.
right?
I didn't
Yeah, I
hear,
did
but
say that.
that's fine. Okay.
I said
Yep.
that like
Yep.
I was
Yep.
ready.
Yep. I remember. I remember you saying that. Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. Roll your
I
damage.
didn't say it just now. I said it in the last turn.
Right. Yeah.
All right,
I remember.
So, all right. So,
6 damage. That'll shake it.
do I get +2 from the wild attack?
Oh yes. That's 8 damage. That'll shake it.
What did I have to hit it? What did I have to hit it?
6. Then you rolled a 6. So you didn't hit with a raise.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
How do you see what you rolled? Like the actual numbers?
If you hover over it, the numbers.
Oh.
Alrighty.
We're at season 3 now.
Yep. Should be. Okay. Several of the bones that are just kind of laying loose, scattered all over the place here, start to pull together, and these two skeletons stand back up.
Fun.
So yes, these are skeletons with regeneration because the bones just keep animating and keep animating and keep animating.
We just have to bash the bones into dust then.
Or leave.
Perhaps we should make a run for it.
Don't make me use my boulder.
They
So-
haven't heard us yet.
Actually, Timber, can you
Does-
give us sanctuary?
Does an 8 hit you here, Egan?
No, because I took the defend action. My parry
Okay.
is 10, an 11
Alright.
actually.
1, 2, 3, 4 attacks coming at Johan.
Bring it.
That's what, +3 gang up bonus.
Yep. And I take a. I use wild attack, so I lose two, right? To
Well, you're distracted, so I get a +2.
Yep.
Alrighty, so that's going to be a 7, a 6, a 6, and a 10.
And my parry is a 7.
Okay, so the first one and the last one will hit.
Okay.
First one, nada. I know your toughness is ludicrous. 8? I don't think an 8 is going to hurt you, is it?
Nope. My toughness
Okay.
is 14.
Egan, your turn.
All right, I'll try and smash this guy in the head.
Okay, again.
Oh, yes, a cult shot. I
Okay,
mean, I haven't attacked anyone yet.
right.
Um,
Well, I mean it's dead. I mean, well, it was already defeated by your allies, but
oh,
you're killing it again. That's what I meant.
oh, I see. Yes.
You're
So
killing
gang
him,
up
but you're
bonus.
not killing him softly with your song.
Yeah. Does Kitty count for the gang up bonus?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a +3, but then called shot to the head is -4.
Right.
So this is made at a -1 to hit. So an 8 is a hit, right? But not
Yep.
a raise.
Not a raise. Yep.
Uh,
4 is not going to
what
do
was
anything.
this? I mean, if that's a, oh yeah, I will, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh
All right.
shoot, I need to look something
Timber,
up.
your turn.
Hey, on the sanctuary spell, is the area effect modifier a epic modifier?
Only if
I'm
it has
sorry.
a lightning symbol beside it. I mean, only if it, yeah, if it's got a special symbol
The
beside it, it
cop.
is.
Yeah, they. Let me look in the PDF real quick.
This would
Uh,
be in the Fantasy Companion.
yeah.
Sanctuary. Area effect is not an epic modifier.
Okay, it's just yeah.
Yeah.
I need to actually when I'm copy pasting these things over, I need to actually write epic
Yeah.
so it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
So,
I need a large template.
okay, that's an extra 3 power points.
Yeah, so that'll be.
So, are you doing
I'm
Sanctuary or are you doing Destroy Undead?
Maybe you should
think
do Destroy Undead.
no, I think they'll regenerate from that.
I mean, give it a shot.
Well, it's the same.
All
That's
right,
a
well,
large template for free. Okay, I thought that Hoffman was asking for Sanctuary.
It was, but now that we know, like, I'd forgotten that you have Destroy Undead, so if you want
Yeah,
to go with it based off of the fact that we know that now, and I just hadn't thought of it,
yeah. Um, no, no, no. I'm not. Sanctuary is just too tiring.
okay. The
Uh,
the thing about this is that it has to be centered on you. So,
yeah.
what do
So I was trying to get.
I'm trying to get it centered on you.
you know, the thing about it with Sanctuary is that
Yeah.
if we fight them, we lose the,
And they could still actually be able to hit us. They
yeah,
just have to be able to make a will save.
yeah.
Yeah.
Strong is the epic modifier you're thinking about,
Right.
and that makes it at a -2.
All
Yeah.
right.
Wait,
I'm
that's my
I'm going
turn.
to be. Am
The
I get?
very best.
There's still a bunch of. Do I
You
want to
can
move?
move first,
Yes.
though.
Move first.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, move over here.
yeah. So okay, I'm affecting the blast template. I'm not
All
affecting
right.
myself.
I'll send it to back. Try it now.
Okay, so I think this is like the place to be. Okay, I'm moved.
All righty.
3d6 or 3d6.
So yep.
Man, what?
That. Whoops. I moved Buttercup. That will get all of them. Yep. Go for it.
Okay,
So spend your power point and roll your damage.
I'm gonna spend 2 power points to get the 3d6.
Okay.
It it might be a waste of effort on my part, but okay. Let me see if I actually have this set up right.
I like test my buttons outside the game.
Okay, I already have it set up to 3d6.
All right, their toughness of 6. That's a wound to all of them. They crumble, fall apart into their component bones, their components, if you will.
Well done, Kimber. Well
I
done.
hope they don't come back before tomorrow.
Hmm.
Okay, so these guys all get their red X. Now what do you guys do?
I'm gonna
All of them.
go.
Yeah, he
Yep.
got them all. I mean, he did 12 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Neat. Okay.
Is this? Wait a minute. I'm okay. It just went. I left my light behind.
Where are you? Oh, you shouldn't have. I mean, it's no,
Yeah.
you're still there.
The light looks like the you've explored it, but you don't have a light source anymore.
That's because everything on this level is kind of gray.
Okay. Okay. Is there a wall there?
Yeah, those are like floor to ceiling mausoleums full of bones. That's the for the ossuary.
Okay.
All right, now what?
I don't.
You can see a door here, like a big fine. I mean, I don't know who can see it. Um, Up
Yeah. It's
here.
We still
do
in
I
combat?
No,
Okay.
yeah,
do I
the bones aren't coming back.
do I hear anything?
Well,
Give me
the
no.
bones aren't coming back, but I'm back.
Welcome
Yay.
back.
Yay.
Give me a notice check, and I'll tell you if you hear anything.
That would be a 7 on the wall die.
You don't hear anything. Just these
Okay.
large, ornately decorated marble doors.
Hey, hurry up and get over here.
Hoffman looks over at the big statues. He's like, there is something very ominous about these things. All right, so it's the doors, right?
Yep.
What is it, Timber? What are we looking at?
A door made out of stone. What do these people freaking hate me?
I don't think they've met
Yes.
you. Shh, we don't want them to know yet.
If I had to make an educated guess,
All right, no. Ugh. Yigram, Johan looks down at the lock. It's like, Miss Katla.
Oh, I can help you with that.
Ah, thank goodness, finally someone answers.
I don't know where you are or where I
You guys
am.
were speaking ill of me, so
Can you move me, Erica?
Sure.
Thank you. Boop. Wait, it's not locked. Never mind. Hold on.
Yeah, the door is locked.
Oopsie. Oh,
Can you
okay. I unlock it.
can you see yourself now?
Um. Yes, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay,
Uh,
unlocked.
Actually, it is not. You're getting in there and
Well,
you're
shit.
looking at it. This thievery roll lets you look at it. This isn't really a lock that's pickable. There is a
Hmm.
special mechanism, probably on the outside of the door, that allows it to open.
Mm.
So these are.
Timber.
So like on the other side of the door?
Yep.
Well, I can help with that too.
ooh, do you know how to dance in the Fey realm?
So she just like puffs into a cloud of red mist.
Okay. Foomp. Does it
And
splatter?
I'll.
Does it splatter all over Hoffman and Timber?
Ah, sadly, no.
Okay.
go.
I'm sure it's a little frightening.
Okay.
Oh, gee, you made yourself like an evil teen titan.
Hoffman looks over at Timber, who is like covered in the red substance, and is like, this is why I wear mask.
And you're
So I will
outside.
go. Wow. Oh wait, what is that?
That is a golem. It is
Neat.
a stone golem standing there holding onto a crank.
Okay. Um, is that the crank that we need to open the door?
Could be.
Mm.
Hmm.
Do I see any like mechanism on the other side of the door?
No.
Okay. Um, what if I not too close,
Hmm.
but I wave and say
Okay.
hi.
With the sound of grinding stone, it turns to face to you, looks at you, and it says, "Family."
Am I family? We are family.
That's a very musical episode tonight. He doesn't answer you. He just stands and looks at you.
Can you open the door?
I can. Family.
This is too
Yeah.
quiet for any of us to hear, isn't it?
Well, you hear talking. You can make out that she's saying something and somebody's answering, but you probably can't unless you want to give me a
Okay.
notice check.
What happened to
Well,
Rick?
I'm not a rock, but isn't family the people that
Mm.
you like the most?
No.
It depends on the family member.
That's
It
fair.
it doesn't answer.
Don't you choose your family?
No.
I can attest to that. You do not choose your family.
Hmm.
You know,
Yes, I'm family.
if you like long pig, you might chew your family, but
Uh,
Piss.
Wait, was that Rick?
what?
I heard somebody. I didn't know who it was though.
He said he was coming tonight. I'm not sure where he is. Hope we didn't insult him with our little math jokes. Uh, and it doesn't make any response.
okay.
Give me a smarts check or a common knowledge check. That works.
Okay. Will
Hey,
do.
was I
After
able to make it out with that notice check?
yeah, you were able to hear what's going on. Yeah,
Fucking no. Mm-mm.
you're an 11-year-old kid. You're kind of clueless.
Catcher,
I
come
will
here!
spend a Benny on that.
Okay, a
Timber,
four.
Does a
why are
4
you?
do it?
Yeah, it's
He was
probably
asking.
asking what family you're here to see. What family you're going to visit in the crypt.
Oh.
No, I
Um, can I like pluck from my memory like just a random name I may have seen?
Were you really looking at any of the ossuary boxes that closely?
I mean, I opened one.
All right,
You
give me
could
a.
just come up to the door and ask us.
It's true.
Timber is trying to call you
Give me a smarts check.
back.
I'll see if you
Which
remember.
Okay.
makes
I
no
remember a
sense
name.
because timber can be intangible too.
I don't want to spend the points
Oh,
on it right
Ooh,
now.
you
with a
actually
raise.
yeah you do actually remember it.
All
Um,
right.
so yeah, the Fargle family,
Fargle.
Fargle, and it starts turning the crank. It's like this hideous screeching of rusted metal, that just kind of fingernails on a chalkboard kind of.
Mm.
Obviously, this crank hasn't been turned in a good number of years.
And with that, I will unpoof.
Okay, and the doors are open, and you
Well
may
done,
leave
Miss
the
Katla.
ossuary.
Well done.
All right. So now that you have left the ossuary, I will take us back to the overland map. So you can
Be
decide where
just
you.
as easy to get back in, I wonder.
Boop.
We know that the magic word is Fargo.
Fargle.
Fargle. Hey,
Oh yeah,
please do forgive. I have action.
that weird dice game.
Hmm.
All right, we'll put the whole party token back. You are here at the Varga Ossuary, and I will also do something else to help Blair
And
to
we were
do.
planning to go to the plague bog to get pieces of her heart.
Yep, that asterisk there. I don't know if you can see it. That indicates that there is an entryway into descent there.
Okay.
The Boulder Mausoleums has an entryway too.
Yeah. Oop, I didn't put that one on the map.
Oh, the Great Mausoleum. We've been through that,
Uh,
right?
we'll just
The
we'll just
Boulder one.
the Valder Mausoleum. I'll just put a dot there, but that's the same difference.
Yeah,
Just
the
pretend
one
just
at the top of the map, Bob.
pretend that's an asterisk.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, the Balder Museum, the Balder Museum, Mausoleum's up here. So yeah, you guys are right here. Again, back here on this top level, there's kind of a mist everywhere. It's always gloomy and foggy, and tombs stretching off as far as you can see. You're able to see this building here a little bit closer. It is quite obviously some sort of large, imposing, windowless stone building with two tall chimneys coming out of it that are currently putting out thick black smoke. And every now and then, actually, give me a notice check.
Actually, does it look a lot like the one rendering plant in the Descent?
No.
Okay.
Ooh, I noticed a whole lot.
Oh, yeah. Every now and then, um, there's it's too far away really to hear because of the scale of this particular map. Remember, it's 5 miles across. But every now and then you just kind of see like a bright flash, like an explosion going off.
Hmm. Okay.
You guys heading for the plague bog then?
Yeah.
I
With
mean,
All of the time that we've been doing this, have we gained any power points back?
we've been moving
We
around
can
too
take a
much.
short rest before we head out.
okay.
I would like to do that if you don't
Yeah.
mind.
Sure. Is it no one's hurt, right?
No, but we should probably have some food and drink.
Okay. Just asking in case someone needed some
Yeah,
tending to.
you can do that. Remember, you get back however long you want to rest. You get back 5 power points per hour. More if you have rapid recharge.
How long do you
Is
folks want
that
to rest?
is that an edge?
Yep,
Rapid recharge?
No,
it's not.
Yeah, it's in the Suede core book.
No, I mean like getting 5 power per hour is not an edge. Rapid
Oh, yeah,
recharge is.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, I was
Yeah,
talking about the rapid recharge.
yeah. Rapid recharge and improved rapid recharge.
yeah. All right.
How long do you need?
Yeah, not too long.
And
Um,
this is the next morning, so you probably already had breakfast. So it's probably a little bit before noon. It's almost lunchtime if you want to have a picnic.
Oh, that sounds so
Yes, this
nice.
place is so
Nice,
scenic.
nice picnic in the cemetery. How goth.
would three
My
hours work?
fave.
Hey, just to be historical about this, the it used to be like a thing to do to like take a picnic to the cemetery.
Yeah,
Because they didn't have parks.
visit your relative.
Yeah,
Which is like kind of sweet.
Uh, you know, I mean they kept them and still do keep them nice.
yeah. Brought some Chardonnay for Grandma.
This one's for Nana.
Mm-hmm. She really loved to rock it Charleston style.
Yeah, I could do with an hour of resting if that's enough for everybody else.
Yeah, how many power points per hour again?
5.
5.
Okay,
5 power points
perfect.
per
That's
hour.
all I need.
I need a little bit more than that, but I'm not asking people for a second hour.
Well, maybe 2 hours.
Yeah, let's
Everybody.
do 2 hours. Dustin needs more rest as well.
Sure, no
Okay.
problem.
Yeah.
Two
I would be
hours
working.
is a perfect picnic.
Ah, good. So that puts me back up to 20 power points.
Same here.
Thank goodness.
Then let's get going. I hope you've all brought your galoshes.
I,
Galoshes?
You're going to do some galashing.
you can fly, Timber. You do not have anything to worry about.
I don't know. I'm just around
Alright.
crazy people that would bring something called
So, Anders,
galosh.
I just got to know: is Johan gonna bungee jump into the plague bog, or is that something over only Dag would do?
So far, Johan has not been injured at all, so
That's
he
true.
doesn't have any reason to be deterred.
Where is the plague bog?
I've been waiting for Johan to get injured, so
I'm
you can have
trying,
like a.
not for lack of trying. I mean, if you build somebody with a 14 toughness, it's gonna be hard to get him hurt. All
Oh,
right.
gee. I'm just wondering how long I would have to
So
try until I get enough of an explosion to actually shake Johan.
it could happen. We'll see.
Eh,
I mean,
I mean,
you guys haven't really encountered any of the real big bads yet.
Like he's, once he gets really injured, then he might have a dose of reality.
Okay. Well,
Like it's, oh wait, this hurts. Maybe this is real.
This is
Real
what
enough.
pain feels like.
I don't like pain. It hurts me.
Who turned the pain settings off in this game? This isn't fun anymore.
wouldn't it be like a medical diagnosis if you had if somebody actually just had no pain receptors?
Yeah,
Like
that's
totally a thing.
literally that's what um
That was
There
the
are
cause
people
of
that have.
leprosy is.
leprosy. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought that
interesting.
I thought that was like chunks of your skin rotting off and
Yeah,
stuff.
because
No,
with
the
it gets infected because you
yeah,
don't treat it.
yeah.
There are also
The
people that just can't feel pain
Yep.
and they're fine.
But then again, there are genetic
That's like really
anomalies
rare though.
having nothing to do with it. But like the like Bruce Willis and whatever, there's a gene out there. It's uh somewhat uh whatever to where their bones are so dense that they just don't break. Like if they get two copies of the gene, but I don't. I wonder what downside that has.
heart disease and death.
Oh
Probably.
yeah,
So
I didn't know about that.
so
Anyway, what
the
do we find in the bog?
Is it eternal?
the bog is so much smaller on the map than I expected it to be.
I didn't use them. I didn't use the map when I played this last time
I
with
know.
the old group. We just yeah, it's bigger than you
It's
think.
tiny.
There's a frog and a
And
log in the middle of the bog.
I
do
guess
you
Yeah,
if
have to
you're
sneak up on it?
it's only 50 feet across.
yeah,
Oh. Do you have to sneak up on
tiny.
it to hear it do show tunes?
Okay, so there are skeletons and zombies and ghouls of all kinds wandering around the plague bog, attracted here by the scent, and it is horrible. As you draw close to this thing, I need everyone to make a vigor check, please.
Okay, for some
It's
reason
it's
it
a vinegar
And
check.
A vigor check.
No, it's a vinegar check because
Yeah,
there'll be
vinegar
people in
check.
the bog.
All right.
uh-huh.
Egan's okay. Hoffman failed. Timber is okay. Johann failed. Hoffman pukes.
oops. Boop.
Gotcha
Oh.
failed.
This game sucks.
Kitty has no sense of smell. He is a construct.
Well, I guess.
So basically, those of you who fail are distracted this round. So
Forgot about
these zombies and skeletons of all sorts are coming towards you. They kind of turn and look at you as you approach, and one of them says, "Meat's back on the menu." And they start walking towards you.
Wait, are
Ah,
these zombies or orcs?
They're
Orc
zombie.
zombies.
Yeah, they're zomborks.
Apparently, one of the devs has been watching too much Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, The plague bog has an awesome description. Throughout the Bone Garden's varied topography, this is the area's lowest point. The land here forms a depression, a shallow basin that has the misfortune of serving as the final resting place for all the cemetery's accumulated liquid runoff. As fluid always moves downhill at the behest of gravity, everything eventually pools here. All of the blood, all of the feces, bodily juices, the effluvium of death and decay, stagnated in a slime pit of pollution. The locals refer to this wetland as the plague bog. It is a swampy region 50 feet in diameter. The stench that rolls off the bog is eye-watering in its intensity. Dead trees stand in the bog, their wood pockmarked by years of exposure to toxins. The plants that rise up from the main, the plants that rise up from the mire are black, twisted, and poisonous. The fluid itself contains bacteria of types never catalogued by sages. It's completely motionless, stirred not even by the ripple of mosquito wings, as any insect that alights here is instantly snuffed out by the powerful vapors constantly created by this vile cauldron of disease.
Wow, that is especially horrifying.
Isn't it
Gee, if
though?
there was any place that was like the opposite of my
And
home, this is
apparently,
it.
one of the pieces of the gemstone you're looking for is apparently here.
Oh, you just give that to them? They don't have to like search for it.
Well,
There was a
they
map.
yeah, they already found. I mean, you don't know where it is. You were just told that there was a piece. One of the pieces was in the plague block. I think El Medina told you, the fortune
Yeah,
Yeah, we
teller.
had to
Yeah.
like use a
yeah,
divining rod to find it though.
Well, it's
Like
because
we divined all over.
you guys went to descent practically last. So you guys spent a lot of time in my preview. You spent a lot of time exploring the surface before you went and found descent. So this has been kind of a
All
that's
right.
what this, yep. All right, Hoffman, it is your turn.
Well, oh, we're in turn-based order. Okay. Do I get a second card?
Yes, it was a 7. So you're
Okay, great. Perfect.
13 on that guy.
okay.
And Hoffman just holds up his thunder brace and says, "Chew on these."
Oh my god.
And even with a negative, I still get a raise.
Yep. You managed to blink the tears out of your eyes from the losing your breakfast.
I am full of the hate. I enjoyed those eggs. So 17, and
Ugh.
then he points at another one and says, "Anyone tries to eat me, they're gonna get more of." Back into the Italian, they will get more of these.
Oh.
All right, and Kitty's just going to sort of like move around the feet of the people there.
Okay. Okay. Luke says, "Be right back." All right. This guy.
Sorry, Luke, you died while you were gone.
He backs up, his boots sloshing in the muck, and shouts orders to those two. He has some leadership edges, so he is getting those extras into his command range so that he can command them. Egan, it is your turn. You hear him, this guy up here, shouting military commands at these zombies or these ghouls, and they kind of lock into a formation and start, straightening up like they're going to follow him. And he is a warrior clad in armor, with a great helmet and a shield.
Didn't Luke say he'd be RB?
Luke said
Yep.
he'd be RB. Okay.
We should we should stand next to him so we get the formation fire. Okay, so I was looking at it. If you get formation fighter and then you get like the command and inspire edges,
Uh huh.
like your party would get a +3 just by being next to you.
Yep. It's awesome. So we'll
That is
skip
like,
we'll skip
go
Luke for
ahead.
now. Yeah. Timber, it is your turn.
Yeah. Is this the one that was barking orders?
This one.
Uh,
I have
okay.
I
Same
have
deal.
yeah. I think I miscalculated his command range. Let me look at that. That should be 5 inches across. That should be 30
Okay.
feet. Within 5 inches, so it'd be a six. Yeah. Anybody within 5 inches, so that'd be it. There we go. Wait a minute. I think the scale is off here. Oh yeah. The scale is doubled. Let me fix that. Whoops. 3, 4, 5. That's still. All right. It's gonna be one of those nights, folks. It's always one of those nights. Everyone else is starting to get on their games because I'm starting to get some lag here. Your
Yeah,
typical Friday night roll 20 lag.
good times, good
Yeah.
times.
I mean, Friday night's a great time to do it, but
The problem is everybody else thinks it's a great time too.
yeah, that's exactly.
I have 2-minute tabs on my Adobe Reader open.
There we go. That's it. Five. Yep. 5 foot square. Okay. Alrighty. We're back in business. Timber, it is your turn.
Okay. Now I'm not. Whoops. Okay. Other than these three, I don't think I can actually reach any of the other undead. But I want to put a put a hurting on those three at least,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do my destroy undead thing. So 2 power points.
For a large
Wait,
blast.
Yeah.
Not close enough.
why
Okay.
would
Oh, wait a minute.
why don't you wait until like they're closer, like until they get to swarming us?
Okay, that's fine.
Just a thought. I'm not telling you how to run. I'm not telling
No,
you how to.
no. I was thinking about that, but I don't want any of us to get seriously hurt. I saw one that was actually ordering around other ones.
Yeah.
Um,
There you go.
actually,
That's large
what I
burst. There we go. That's gonna be centered on you, so that'll get all three of them.
yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead and cancel that. That was a good idea by uh
Okay.
my
Your
ally.
resident goblin friend, the
Hey,
child of the
he can be
unseelie.
he can be effective even if his means are vulgar. Um,
My means are modern science and creation. It is my birth that you think is vulgar, fairy.
so I guess the thing of using cold iron doesn't bother you.
Not in the least. One of the perks of my household.
Alrighty. What's the penalty to hit you, Bob?
I thought it was like -4, but no,
Okay.
I'm not. I didn't actually move forward.
Okay. Well, what are you doing
Um,
then? Are you gonna just go on
I
hold or what?
No, I am going to cast speed on uh Yegan and Johan,
Okay.
Thanks.
and recipient is I didn't self on it. Additional recipients one. So I'm paying 3 power points for that.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm 5 because of quickness. Uh, ignore a -2 to. Okay, I'll go with that
Alrighty.
because I don't want to risk a crit fail and messing up with that.
Okay. This guy is loads a arrow into a bow and shoots at Timber.
Okay.
Is
Timber, the
Luke
smallest
back
target
yet?
on the field. Okay,
Yes, I'm back.
Ah, being back, he was on
you
hold.
died.
Yep. It is your turn.
Okay. Sloth speed doubles my movement speed, right?
Yep.
Yeah, except I went after you would have gone. I don't know if
Well, he was
that's
on hold, so he can go now. I'm fine with that.
okay.
Need to figure out what's an enemy and what's not.
Right.
Kind of hard to tell on this map. Uh,
Well,
like
the
that's
play the player characters have the white outline, of course.
yeah.
Um,
I'll
yeah.
just move up to this one
Okay.
and smack it. I'm assuming a 4 does not hit.
F4 does not hit.
That's it.
Okay. So it is taking its shot at Timber, and I am going to spend a Benny to reroll that attack because I'm mean. Well, oh well. Anyway, all right. These two guys here are actually stuck in the bog. They've got to make agility checks to get free. One is free. Eh. And he slogs out of the bog. Yes, he is a bog slogger. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Language.
At least he's not a scruffy nerf herder.
2, 3,
What's
4,
the problem with
5.
everybody having? What's the problem that everybody has with nerfs?
Oops.
Um,
They made a great
4,
plastic
5.
foamy football.
Well, they
1, 2,
Bob, I
constantly are
cannot
ruining
believe
my
you
game.
don't
They nerf this and
understand
they
that
nerf that.
reference.
No, I know the reference, but I don't know what Leia was talking about when she said nerf herder.
Nerf's a type of animal in the Star Wars universe, and
yeah.
they called it a like
Oh,
I
you guys are
don't
killing me.
know if the Nerf company actually called themselves after that, but it's a throwaway line. She effectively called him a pig farmer.
Yeah. Nerfs.
Okay, I didn't know what she
Uh,
was talking about.
I don't know if Disney has redefined them, but in the old expanded universe, Nerfs were like they were like these really just stinky, awful, nasty livestock that had apparently very delicious meat, but they were disgusting to herd to
Yeah.
raise. 2, 3, 4, 5,
Boy, that's
6.
kind of inflammatory to pigs because pigs are very
Well,
fastidious and
they're not, well, they're not pigs, they're Nerfs.
yeah.
Pigs,
Oh Lord,
when given
please
like
help
the
me.
proper environment, are clean, but like not herded pigs, not pigs that you put in a sty.
Well, no, those are mistreated animals.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the zombies and everything are swarming. 6. They
Hey, we
running.
can take one of these with us and call it Marvin.
You know, starving Marvin.
Yep, I got the South Park reference.
Okay, so none of them actually get up to you to attack in this round. Johan.
All right, so um, you see Johann lift his hand in front of him with his granite boulder, take like 4 steps like this way.
You still not able to move
Right.
yourself? Okay.
Well, hold on.
Yep, you moved.
And line up his shot. And uh, like you see him say, he says, it's not how you bowl, it's how you roll. And then he like throws his leg out to the behind him in the old bowling stance
Mm-hmm.
and like rolls the burning boulder towards the line of zombies that are coming at him,
These three.
trying to trying to bowl like in a straight line through them. Let me
All
see
right.
if I could get this
Oh my
straight
god.
here.
I thought
Uh,
you were going for like a discus thing.
like trying to shoot through them and see how many he can bowl through
Okay.
and hit. He might have to move over a little bit more. Hold on.
Yeah. Don't forget your range on a thrown object.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's pretty long actually for him, but
Right, you got brawny. Or what is it, brawny or bruiser that
yeah,
increases the range of your thrown
he's
weapons? One of them.
brute. He's got brute,
Yeah,
brawny,
there you
and
go.
bruiser, but
Uh oh.
he's made for going the distance.
Well, I've just become a
Now I
cat
can't
bed, so I'm gonna
find the
have to
thing.
multitask.
All right, now I can't
Where do you
find the.
keep those boulders?
I only have one.
You don't
I
want to
go to pick
know.
it
Oh.
up. It weighs 175 pounds.
We might have a
All right,
Highlander situation on our hands here.
all right. I can't find the ruler again, but I am lined up now to hit at least 3 of them.
Okay.
All right, so here we go.
Can he get a spare?
I'll let you hit one, and then an extra one for each raise,
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
just for the fun of it. Because the rule of
Uh,
cool. The rule of cool. This is Savage Worlds.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not how you bowl; it's how you roll.
Right.
And split happens.
Wow,
There's a
I need
pun
to
for
do
you.
something like that for arrows.
There's a pun for you. Split happens. Uh,
Anders made a pun. Oh my gosh! Somebody write that
yeah.
down. Mark the time and date.
Let me see what I rolled first. Let me
Oh,
see.
that'll hit one of them.
Well, I'm gonna have this Benny.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see what I rolled. I didn't know.
Oh, you don't have to give you bennies.
All right. Let me Benny that.
You show you. Let me.
Roll. All right. I'll take that one.
All right. Well, spend one of your bennies. Okay, that'll hit two of them. No, that'll hit three of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Roll
All right.
damage separately.
Damage.
Roll damage separately for each one, though.
All right. So the damage, because it doesn't let me do the fire damage on there. So there's the damage for the boulder.
Holy
Oh,
moly!
You flatten
never
the
mind.
first. Flatten the first one.
I won't worry about the fire damage on that one.
Yeah.
All right. There's the first one. There's the second one. I'll roll the fire damage for that one.
You shake it. Oh, not
With
dead. Wrong one.
with 4 fire damage added to that,
Okay, so that's
and then
that will kill him.
for the third one, it's 9 plus 6 fire damage.
All right.
Hey, that four was a. It didn't. Hold on, it's a little more.
Yeah, you didn't click the exclamation, the
No,
lightning bolt.
did it
Anyway,
again.
are you using
All
the dice roller over in the corner?
right. Yeah.
Okay, the little see the exclamation point on the top row.
12. Yeah. Okay. So it's 21.
That makes it explode. So click the exclamation point and then click the die, and that'll make it explode.
All right. So that ended up being 21.
Oh yeah, you flatten them all. Katla.
No, not the second one. The second one I only did 10 or whatever. Or 13. I did 13 on the second one.
Okay, their toughness is 8, so that's a wound.
Okay.
Katla.
All right.
Where even am Katla?
Katla am here.
Oh, she like way far away. Okay. Gosh, I haven't used this very fancy dagger at all.
And you have spells too. I don't think you've used much of.
They aren't really like offensive
That's true.
spells.
What kind of spells do you have?
I have intangibility, mind reading, shape change, and wall walker.
Well, shape change, you can turn into a lion or a tiger or a bear. Oh my.
Oh,
Eh,
Or a wolf.
it's
I
just
have
not
That
no
really.
ability.
you could turn into a wolf. That's very vampiric.
Yeah, yeah, that's very
Okay.
vampire-y.
So what
I
are
mean,
you
to
shooting
be
with?
honest,
Go ahead.
oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna say that like you could turn into a lion or a bear and just use the stats, but narratively you've gone into like Dracula's wolf form.
A giant wolf.
Yeah,
All
a
right.
giant
So
like Dracula could turn into like a werewolf too. He was
yeah.
OP.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
So
Yeah.
yeah, a 4 on a ranged attack will hit if you want to roll your bow damage.
Okay.
Especially if you consider like Castlevania stuff. Oh yeah.
That
Well,
is
like
he is shaken. So your arrow
Okay.
slams into his chest and knocks him back a couple of steps. Deal.
Yeah, the fact that they kill him in the book is like he must have just gotten tired.
he was just sick of
Oh,
everybody.
he was
Like
stabbed in the chest by a Texan. How do you survive that?
I
Well, the movie
But only
has it
because he
that
was
he committed.
tired.
He ended himself
uh,
using.
I'm not going to bother drawing a second card for you, Anders, because you're already at the bottom of the list anyway.
It could be a Joker.
That's true. That's true. It is a
and you take a Joker though.
Yes.
yes.
That's why I take that edge or hindrance. I mean,
Okay.
All right.
the hindrance that is half an edge.
No, it is an 8.
Oh, okay. This time,
That's true.
fair
That's
enough.
true. You're right. That was a bad call on my part. Hoffman, back to you.
Hoffman is going to all right, so Kitty is going to
Oh, let me get you
run
Kitty. I didn't put Kitty on the board. Sorry.
quite all right.
I also didn't
Kitty
put Buttercup on the board.
Rude.
so Kitty is going to run up and do a trick to kind of distract some of these this one that's affecting it's coming up to Ygrin.
Okay.
It's 7.
Okay, that'll hit.
All right. That's just a trick. So what does that do?
Oh,
Does that
oh,
make it
okay. What type of trick are you doing?
um
Like it's agility. Okay, it's athletics. It's resisted with agility. Okay, what's it?
okay.
Ghoul. What's Ghoul's agility? Full strength, bear's endurance, Ghoul's agility. Ghoul's. Oh wow. Okay.
Do they have good agility?
Well, kind of. You still succeeded.
Okay.
So
Uh,
these guys haven't listened to Romero.
I think you get to choose whether they are uh, shaken or I mean, you get to choose whether or not they're vulnerable or distracted.
Right. So distracted means that they get a -2, and vulnerable means that we get a +2.
Right.
All right. So I'm going to choose vulnerable,
Okay.
and then Hoffman's going to shoot at him.
That'll miss.
Hoffman's going to spend a Benny.
Okay.
So that turns it into a +4. Do I need to roll?
Yeah, you
So
might get a
that
raise.
turns. All right.
You might get a crit fail. You might get a raise. So yeah, much the same reason as would always give Anders a card.
Actually, it's
Yes.
got Hoffman listed as distracted, but I don't think he is.
Oh yeah,
So
from
that
the stink, the smell got you.
okay.
I mean, you
So can
failed.
I? All right. Can I become undistracted now?
Yeah, that's right. Distracted usually only lasts one round anyway. So yeah.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a 10.
Sweet. Well, if that was the case, then I would have made the 2.
That's right. The 4 would have hit. Okay. Yep. You're good. You can have your Benny back.
I like
Roll your
bennies.
damage.
Where's my Benny? All right, rolling some damage.
Oof. He gives a Wilhelm scream. Katla, your turn. You and Buttercup.
Oh, Buttercup.
Is she Princess Buttercup?
Yes.
Okay. The Princess of the Bats.
Very unfortunate story. I'm gonna you know what? Fuck it.
Chuck it in the fucking bucket.
Wolf.
Okay. Woo.
I am Wolf.
Hear me roar. Okay.
I wolf now.
Okay. Sounds cool.
Hold on.
You can move if you wish to, or if you wolf
I
to.
would love to.
Let me get you the wolf speed. There's my animals. I will set you up with a wolf stats after the game here, and we'll.
Okay.
I don't want to take time out to do it right now. Sorry.
Fair.
Wolf speed is pace of 8 and a D10 running die.
Dope. I can't see the squares. That's unfortunate.
I like to turn the grid off. Sorry.
It looks like.
I think it looks better without the grid.
I mean,
But
that's understandable.
I mean the characters snap to a grid, so you know
Yeah.
you can count out that way. If you guys prefer the grid, I will turn it back on.
I'm okay without it.
I'm good.
I'm
Yeah.
okay.
Do you turn the grid off, or do you just
Oh, I make it transparent.
Yeah, that's how I do it too.
Yeah. If you turn the
I do
grid
like
off,
that.
then the characters don't snap to it.
Yeah.
If there's no grid to snap to.
I bited him.
Okay. Well,
Oh, you can have endings like
you would
that.
have had to have done a multi-action penalty, and you didn't.
Um.
Yeah. So
Never mind.
you
No
can
bite.
you can shape change and move. Um, but
Fair.
yeah, so you wolfed out and run up to there. That's fine. We can do that. Timber.
Okay, so up here with the rest of the group. Um, I don't know where I. Oh, whoops. That just. Okay.
And you're seasoned, so you can actually turn into a dire wolf, which is size 0, basically human size. So you are a big puppy.
Is this here? Is that just a zombie or is that a
That is they're all ghouls. Sorry, I know I said zombie. I was trying to mix things up a little bit, but they are all ghouls. Sorry.
no problem.
This is an all ghoul school.
I will come up to this one and I will do an athletics check to
Okay.
because I don't know if they actually have good agility
I'm gonna do an
and try to
athletics.
and try to uh pull a stunt here.
Okay. Trying to do a trick. Go for it.
Oh, snap. So that would be a
That
crit fail. So
that's probably kind of what happens to your back. So you were basically flying around it, trying to do that special flying trick that the bat did.
yeah,
Okay. You run right into it. So for its attack this round, your size penalty is not going to apply.
fair enough. I mean,
That's
you
the
know, when you have
basically
little,
as that's my ruling on the effect of the crit fail.
yeah,
Normally he'd be at -4 to hit you. Now he's not for this one attack.
hey, it's fair enough. Rule of cool normally applies, but this
Oh yeah,
is the not cool thing.
yeah,
So yeah,
not cool. Oh yeah, and look whose turn it is.
yeah.
So what do ghouls do? That's how the ghouls do. Do a Z Frank. Uh, Boule boule. Giants. Gargoyle.
Hey,
Oh,
sometimes being impulsive will do stuff to you.
that's true. Really?
What?
I finally get an attack without the attack penalty. I want to spend another Benny because I'm mean. A 5. Will that hit you?
Uh, yes, that 5 actually does beat my parry.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me check my parry real quick. Does it matching go to the defender or to the
It
attacker?
has to equal or better your parry. So,
Okay, so it doesn't matter because I had my rapier out, but which would have made it a 5, but you hit me
okay.
with a 5, so that's fine.
Damage. 19.
Ow!
No AP. Ah, that's going to be 3 wounds as he just kind of grabs you and squishes you. Unless you want to spend
Bad.
a Benny to soak.
I will spend a Bonnie.
Spend a bony.
Well, I figure if I say it, people might complain.
Oh,
Okay, and vigor.
yes.
That's enough for one.
That'll soak 1.
Okay, so I'm at 2 wounds.
Okie doke.
Okay.
And I need you to make a vigor check.
Me again?
Yep.
Okay. I hope a 5 beats it.
Well, you're at -1. You're at -2 for your wound, so that's a 3.
Oh,
You haven't
crap.
marked wounds on your character sheet.
I. Okay. Oh, it must. Oh, I didn't take my cursor off.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. You are stunned.
Okay. What does the stun condition do?
Basically, it's the ghoul's paralysis. Stunned is awful.
I imagine.
Uh, page 106. Alrighty. Stun condition. You are distracted, but that goes away at the end of your next turn.
Okay.
You are vulnerable until you are no longer stunned. You can't move or take any actions. You don't count towards the gang up bonus. At the start of your round, you make a vigor roll as a free action. Success means
Okay.
you're no longer stunned, but you remain vulnerable until the end of your next turn.
Okay, so do I hit each of those icons on my sheet?
Yes, because they all have things that can affect your rolls. Okay, so that one grabs
Okay.
Timber and opens his mouth. Looks like next round he's going to swallow you whole. He's got supper. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm really not big enough to be interesting.
Can this guy move 2 squares to run? Yes, he can. He runs up to Johann and attacks at a -2 for the run penalty. That'll miss. What the heck? I'll spend a Benny. How how much you want Johann to get hurt? Of course. Okay, what else we got here? This guy is rolling to become unshaken. What's his vigor? His vigor is D8. So he rolls that at a +2 for being undead. He is fine. So he moves up on the wolf. And attacketh. Will an 8 hit you, Chris?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you get? Is that with the +2 you get from my defender edge?
Ah.
No, it's not. Actually, yes, it would still hit me.
Okay.
Darn.
I know. Thanks, though.
12 damage.
Ouchies.
That will be 1 wound. As there's this very dog-like
Arf,
yelp.
arf.
Who would hit a puppers?
Favorite a doggy.
They're not as bad as somebody who would hit a Fae.
He's gonna try and eat a
Sorry,
Fae.
but dogs are sacred.
Yeah, well.
He's gonna try to eat a Fae next round. Are you gonna spend a
There
Benny to
go
soak your wound?
Yeah, I guess so.
Tastes like candy.
Especially
Yeah.
when the wings are extra crispy.
There we go. I couldn't drop that Benny from earlier. Okay, roll your soak.
Oh.
Oh, crit fail. You take that wound.
Yay.
And a vigor check at -2 for the crit fail. Bad night for you. You are also shaken, stunned.
Awesome.
Let me get my what I've been using for stunned icon here. Ah! 3, 4, 5. This guy is trying to agility his way out of the plague bog. He finally gets out. Slop. This guy is also going to bite Katla because there's a it's down on the the meal is down on the ground, vulnerable. It's easily biteable, and he misses.
I just wanted to do a thing.
He misses. All right, these two guys are trying to get out. This guy actually is only one guy. Is trying to get out of the bog, and he is still slogging around there. Okay, that's everybody. Egan, it is your turn.
Right. I will try to cast Sanctuary on Katla to protect her from harm.
Okay.
With the cleric edge, since I'm showing my holy icon, I get a free reroll.
Go for it.
Okay, so success. Anyone that tries to attack Katla has to make a spirit roll, and if they fail, they can't attack Katla, but they can attack someone else.
Okay. Sounds good. The NPC, the boss boy up here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oop, 6. And he just kind of points his sword at all of you and says, I mark each of you as my enemy. Yield or be slain and join my army. Johan, your turn.
Okay. Are they still coming out of the bog?
No.
Oh man.
Good day for Katla.
I have a
Next
Hey,
round,
good idea.
everybody
Ooh,
gets a Benny.
Ooh.
okay.
That'll help.
Timber gets a Benny too.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Everyone gets two Bennies.
Why is
Yeah,
that?
boy.
Both
We
Jokers
got
showed up.
2 players with red jokers.
We got red Joker, black
Or
Joker.
two jokers. Yeah.
Yeah, good thing I've been drawing all those extra cards.
That's a good point.
I will, I will, I will charge the leader and wild attack him.
Okay.
Be like, YOLO.
YOLO.
I call on the mighty right of YOLO. That's him, right?
This one right here. The center right here.
Or did I miss him?
Yep.
All right.
Whoop. I'm moving him. Yep. There you go. All right.
Man, I'd much rather throw that ball, but it's unfortunately
Okay.
my ball
So
is
you got a
weird.
queen. Your second card is an ace, so you're gonna keep the queen. Okay. Next round. All right.
Yeah,
What did
I'm
it? What
gonna.
did you're wild attacking him?
Yep. I'll spend a penny. Man, I mean, I have a +2 to hit. I guess I'll take that. Does a 9 hit?
Does a 9 hit? Let me look. A 9 barely hits,
Gee.
but it hits. Oh,
Whoa!
okay. I'm gonna move you out
All
of the
right. So
way briefly. Pardon?
how do I do the how do I do the damage where it takes raises?
It's already listed.
No,
Yeah,
but I mean, my hands are on fire.
Oh. Well, there's the polygon. If you go to the polygon in the tools section and click on the exclamation point, you can choose however many
yeah,
dice
D6s or
abilities.
whatever.
Yeah.
I say
All right. So
29
29.
damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Plus you wild attack, so it's 31, right?
Yeah. YOLO.
That'll be 4 wounds. That'll one hit the bad guy. He is spending one of his wild card bennies to soak. What is his vigor? His vigor is a 10. It's taking forever for me to roll dice for some reason. Yeah, I guess I should have made this but the bad guy. He does look more badass, doesn't he?
Well, that was what I figured from the icon. It
Yeah.
looks like somebody who's wearing armor.
Yeah. Oh well. 8. That'll soak 2 wounds. We're getting late into the day. I'll spend his other Benny
Mhm.
and try another soak. Let's see if we can do better. D10 plus wild. We cannot. He has 2 wounds on him. Alrighty.
And Johann is quickened, right?
Yes.
Yes.
By Timber. Yeah.
Good call.
So he gets 2 attacks if he wishes.
He wishes.
That'll miss.
I'll use my other Benny. Just a game.
That's true.
Does it with a raise? I'm wild attacking. 13.
13. His parry is 9. Exactly what it takes to hit with a race.
So it is 21. Oh, I still got to roll the fire damage. Unfortunate. 23.
That's another 2 wounds. I will spend my last DM, Benny.
I feel like this guy proclaiming us his enemy was not the smartest move on his part.
Probably not. I mean,
No.
I made it to be kind of a badass, but you guys are
No,
bad. You guys are batter asses. Yep, that takes
no,
him.
not
That
me.
that that drop
I
that drops him down.
We're
I
the
would
worst
like to point.
asses.
eh, I would like
Uh,
to point out that we are just now seeing Johan actually putting his gamer skills to use.
yeah, yeah. He got that expensive mouse. It finally showed up from Amazon. Okay,
Yeah.
Timber with the Black Joker. It is the
Okay.
start of your round. You can try to become unstunned, which is a vigor
Yes.
roll.
Okay. Do I need to spend a
No,
uh
start of your turn is a free action. You can roll to become unstunned.
okay.
You are
Oh crap.
still stunned, and everyone
Um
everyone everyone gets 2 bennies.
I already
uh,
drew mine.
Yeah.
Oh, I never even drew mine.
oh whoops.
Yep. Everyone grab 2 bennies.
And is there anything I can do to get like like another attempt in on this?
Spend a benny,
Because it,
or spend your Tomb Viction and add a d6 to it.
and is it a simple roll on the uh
Well, penalized by your wounds and being distracted. So you can either spend a benny and re-roll completely, or spend your Tomb Viction and add a d6 to what you've already rolled. Your call. Hello? You there, Bob? Hello? Hello, hello? Did I lose everybody? Can anyone hear me at all? Somebody say something, please.